So the Cincinnati Enquirer went ahead and posted the most common players being drafted or mocked, mocked wise, to the Bengals at pick 17. And I will still forever say this until tomorrow night when it happens. The Bengals are going to take Mykel Williams out of Georgia. I guarantee you it. I guarantee it's the same thing with Myles Murphy. It's going to be exact same scenario. I think they're taking him. I know Derek Harmon is on the list of people that I personally think they're going to take. Mike Green, Walter Nolan, Jahad Campbell, right? Those are all players that I would love for them to take. But I just have this feeling it's going to be Mykel Williams. He's not even supposed to go at pick 17. But I feel like the Bengals are going to see him and say he has so much potential, even though he's coming off an ankle sprain, and they're going to take him. I'll be live tomorrow night when it happens. I'm telling it right now. Tie for number one is Mykel Williams. I feel like I started this. I didn't start this, but I did start this. I've been saying Mykel Williams is going to be our pick now for like a month and some change. And I like, it's like, as the days go on, I believe this more and more in my soul. Mike Green is actually tied with Mykel Williams for number one most popular pick for us. So, number one is going to be Mykel Williams and Mike Green. It's a tied combo right now. Number two is Derek Harmon. I think it's funny because Joe Goodberry is the one who actually is championing this player pick. He said we were going to end up taking him, and I think there's a good chance we do. Jahad Campbell is number three, or technically he's tied for number four because there's a tie. I don't like these ties. Just have it as this. I know it's a tie because those 7 mocks that had him, 7 mocks of their experts again who had him, but reality-wise, 1A, 1B, I guess, but 1, 2. This would be 3. And then the tie is between Jahad Campbell and Shamar Stewart, which, again, Shamar Stewart is the most random player you could even think of. Because there are people saying he's going to be a top 10 player. People are going to say he's going to be a top 15 pick. There's people who say this guy's a second-round pick. A late second. And then there's some people who say he's going to be drafted 25 to 30. I've never seen a player feel like who's more inconsistent in his drafting than Shamar Stewart. He's everywhere. Walter Nolan's the next guy on the board. I feel like Walter Nolan is the pick if he's available at this point. I don't think he'll be available. I think he'll be taken, kind of like Jalen Walker. But I think he would be a pick if he was available. And then the rest of the mock best picks was Kenneth Grant, Tyler Booker, and Josh Conley Jr. Interesting. Yeah. I think it's going to be Mykel Williams. I think that's who they're going to take. And we're all going to be pissed off. Well, I guess we're not going to really be that pissed off, to be honest. But there's going to be a lot of people who are pissed off. But I think that's the best pick. I think that's going to be the best pick. Mike Green from Marshall. That's the guy I would say is probably the best pick to go with. We need an edge rusher. We also need a linebacker. We need someone that can pretty much do a little bit of everything. And this could be the guy we could go with. Again, like I said, him or Jahad Campbell would be my top 2 outside of Starks. We're not taking Starks, okay? I'm just going to put it out there. I want Starks. I do personally, but I understand we're not going to take him. So I'm going to keep saying Starks because I want Starks, but we're not going to take him. So my realistic pick would be Jahad Campbell and Mike Green. Those are the 2 guys I would go with. Now, there's a good chance we trade down. And that's what I think we should do, to be honest, is I think we should end up trading down. And that would probably be the smartest move to do. This is little side note here. I was going to make a separate video, but I'm not going to. So if you go to PFF and you go to analyst filter, right, it tells you what the best percentage chance of the next pick being. So, for example, for the Browns, 16.7% chance that Josh Conley Jr. would get drafted. So I did that for every single player in the first round, and this is what we got. So Cam Ward had the best percentage chance, 83% chance to get drafted to the Titans. Travis Hunter was number 2. Abdul Carter number 3. Again, I'm not selecting this. This is based on the analysis filter, okay? Will Campbell, Mason Graham, Ashton Genty, Armand, Jalen Walker. Sanders goes to the Saints. Walter Nolan goes to the Bears. Barron goes to the 49ers. McMillan goes to the Cowboys. Will Johnson. Tyler Warren goes to the Colts. Mike Green goes to the Falcons. Kenneth Grant goes to the Cardinals. And then Jahad Campbell goes to the Bengals. Gray Zabel goes to the Seahawks. Donovan goes to the Bucks. Broncos go with Hampton. Jackson Dart goes to the Steelers. And so on and so on. Again, this is based on the analysis filter. This is not based on any biasy. It's just based on what people are drafting and what their experts of PFF think So, overall wise, guys, tomorrow night's going to be crazy. We're going to have donation goals tomorrow night. And one of the donation goal is going to be to shave my face live on Livestream. Okay? Shave my face live on Livestream. Let me see if I can get my camera working here. One sec, guys. Maybe? Okay, my camera's not going to work. It's working, okay. So, I've been growing out my beard. I've been growing out my facial hair. Right? So, let me zoom in here. I've been growing out my beard. I've been growing out my facial hair. Oop, over there. Okay. As you can see. Growing out all this. Because tomorrow night, we're going to have donation goals. To shave my beard. Shave my mustache. And if we hit the ultimate goal, I'm going to shave my head. I'm going to go bald. Bald as a baby's bottom. So we're going to shave our beard. We'll have head shave. We're also going to have other donation goals like, changing jerseys like we did last year. And some other things as well. I might have some weird food up here like sauce containers and stuff to eat out of. I don't know. We're going to go crazy for tomorrow night. But stop by the channel. Make sure you check it out. I know everyone's going to be live streaming the NFL draft. Right now I'm whitening in sour cream. Maybe I should get some sour cream. I don't know. But oh man, it's going to be insane, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys next one.